I why did I'm not okay? Ignoring the fact that my little prop changed and that there's been several technical difficulties in the process of trying to start this, and actually look at my model while I fix uh Halloween prop. Welcome to the stream. We're going to pretend that this is the very first we're going to pretend that this is the very first time we're playing this, okay? We are totally starting from the beginning. We are totally haven't played anything at all yet. We're just going to restart the game, and we're going to go through this, and it's going to be normal. I don't ask a lot. I just ask you to be normal and let me play. Internet. But yeah, no, we did actually start this, and then I had internet difficulties, so the stream ended, and then power went out. So this is nice. Anyway, let's just start over because we barely got through anything. Like we got through the prologue part. Not the prologue part, like the prologue's introduction text part, and then we were at the very beginning of the part where you can actually control the game. This game is fiction. Everything is not real at all. Play, that is fine. I am familiar with that. You guys don't need to know that. One and kaboom! Not taboo captions. Kaboom! Like an explosion. A loud noise startled Jumpy awake, and his eyes snapped open.
What the?
As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he didn't recognize his surroundings. With a crack, Jumpy's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air.
What? Whoa!
His balance lost, and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Jumpy tumbled down to the cold gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it! Ah, what the hell? A bed? I fell pretty far. That really hurt. Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it. An earthquake. But it's shaking too fast for that.
I mean, okay, I've never been on an earthquake, so I don't actually know. It's. But, like, that feels wrong. Forgot to tell people that we are back now after all of the technical difficulties.
Uh, anyway. Where am I?
And then it
Wait,
stops.
it stopped?
Yeah? That creaking sound.
What's that sound?
That beautiful creaking sound in the background. This game has impeccable sound design, and I can't wait to see, like, to hear how they do it with the voices. Because, oh yeah, I guess I did not explain it here. I explained it on the stream that had to end because there were technical difficulties, you know. Um, I have played this game fully before. I have watched people play it. I have played it myself. I have played it in Spanish. I have played it in English. I have not played this version of the game. I have played the DS version, which did not have voice acting. And had two screens, which I can't wait to see how they do this without the two screens. I know it's not going to be the same. This is a game where the fact that there were two screens was very important, and it changed a lot of things, and it was incredibly impressive the way they did that. Um, so yeah, that's not the way it works anymore, and I am curious to see what it will be like. But we have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah, so I have played this game and I love this game a lot. Okay, I really like it, and I'm replaying it again not only to see what the changes are, like to play this version for once, but also because I'm going to be doing something that I needed to have replayed this game for, so I can take notes. You know, and I was going to play it anyway, so I was like, well, I might as well stream it or like at least record it or something and make content. So I'm going to be playing anyway, and I was thinking of recording it so I could, like, instead of having to take notes as I play, I could just take notes later from the video. You know? So yeah, I have played this game, and I feel like the sound design in this game is amazing. The puzzles are very fun. I assume it's going to be even more fun now because there were a few things that were a little like tedious in the original version that are probably fixed on this one, hopefully. So yeah, I am really excited, and I do want to see. I can't wait to hear if like any of the music has changed, like the way they play around with the voices too. Now that it's voiced, it's going to be great. Hi, Doctor Mister. I'm gonna get it one day. That was Doctor Mister Professor Seldomer. Well, hi, Technic Brad. Welcome in. But yeah, no. Today I'm not Doctor Mister Professor Seldomer. Today I'm just Monokuma Seldomer. Spooky Seldomer. You know? Huh? Welcome in. Welcome in. But yeah, all of that to say that I love the creaking sound that's in the background here. And the game uses this one a lot, but it's really good. Not gonna stop until I get it correctly. That is so fair.
That's.
And I appreciate it. I still like getting it right. I feel like I'm probably going to forget what it is someday, and we'll both be there like, wait, what was it again?
5. What's this 5 mean? It won't open. What's this? Is this keeping the door shut? Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door! Huh? What the hell is this? A watch? It doesn't look like one.
And what's that only displays the number 5? Forever and never.
5. That's the same as the door. What? How do I take this off?
You don't?
Maybe pushing something on this will work? Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off. No good. This stupid thing won't come off. What the hell is the deal with this thing? Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me?
Little flashes of memory.
My head.
The memory will come back later, don't you worry, Jumpy.
Huh. This is... Hold on. Am I on a ship?
Yes?
I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside. Huh? What the... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the hell is going on here? What the hell? God damn it!
The music. The music is brilliant and perfect, and I love it. Hold on, I need to lower it for myself. I can barely hear myself over the sound of the music. Do let me know if the music is loud on the stream. I'm not sure if lowering for myself lowers it for the game, for like the stream. But yeah, it is a little too loud for myself.
Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something! It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. I need to find a way out, and fast.
Seek a way out. This is the main thing of like the game, the way you play the game. I am so excited. I have my right here to take notes for the puzzles. Okay. There we go. Okay, third class cabin. I know the operations, don't you worry. Let me just look at everything here. Water just keeps pouring out through the window. It's like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something into the window is going to stop the water. In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I have to figure this out. Okay. How about items? Once you obtain an item, you'll be able to go to the item screen. Clicking item on the top left will take you to the item screen. And there we go, and now I can inspect it. An old picture frame with a picture of a ship on it. There's screws keeping the back on. So we need a screwdriver for the back. Investigating with an item. Yeah, I hold the item once investigated. And I switch it. Yeah. I know how it works. A note from bulletin board. This tells me what these squares, or like the triangles, sorry, are. Let me just real quick write down the triangles. This is why I have my note. There we go. Okay, I have them written down. There's a towel next to the sink. Okay, nothing else. I don't think it's a pipe. I know. I'll crawl into the pipe and find a way out. Jumpy, you don't fit inside that pipe. There's nobody here to make fun of my lame jokes. Man, this sucks. That's because they're lame. If they were funny, I would laugh at them, but like they are lame, so. This is the suitcase. We can't really do anything with the suitcase yet, but there's a blue briefcase on top of the bed. No dice. It's locked tight. Let's see if there's anything in the keyhole. And there's the number. Okay. We need the code. I can keep looking till the cows come home. All I'm gonna find up here is that pillow. Damn it. Isn't there anything else I can use? There's a pipe at the other end of the bed. There's nothing up top. There we go. See, I knew that was there. This is the advantages of already knowing what the game. Then for anyone wondering, you see the arrow. So this tells you this is the first part of the blue code. And this is the second part of the blue code. And we have the symbols, which means we need something that will tell us what the number for each symbol is. You know? And we have it for the red and for the blue. So we need to find something that will tell us which numbers those mean, and we need to figure out that. Well, I can't reach this bunk. Might as well look through it. Damn, nothing here. Okay. All I can see from down here is the underside of the top bank. It's pretty high up there. Okay. I am familiar with this game. I am familiar with the puzzles. I won't remember all of the puzzles by memory. Because it's been a very long time since I've played this game, really. So, like, I am most familiar with the starting section. I am familiar with all of it, but I won't necessarily remember all of the puzzles. So if it seems like I'm going really fast through this, this is why. This is just like the blue briefcase. Yep, there's a lock on this one too, and it's not opening. Okay. This is the door to the stove. Well, it opens easily enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here was that easy to open. And there we have the screwdriver. That solves the mystery of whether or not this stove has been used before. What's this? It looks red. And we have a screwdriver. A normal screwdriver, doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Okay. And we saw that we had screws on the back of this, so now we combine them. Well, the screwdriver got those screws off easily enough, and here's the picture. Ta-da! Okay, I can't figure out how to write it. Yeah. So someone wrote a bunch of numbers and symbols on the back of the picture, huh? Yeah. So now, we have the red code is a colored in triangle that is the 7. A red code starts with 7 and then goes with 4. And then it goes with another colored in triangle that's like the opposite, which is an 8. And then the blank square, which is 5. And then our blue code starts with the painted square, which is 0. Then with one of the empty squares, that's 2. With triangle, sorry. Then the other painted in triangle, that is 6. And then the 3. So we have the codes. So we know the red code is 7485 and the blue code is 0263. Combining items, yes, I know how to combine them, thank you, game. Well, let's see if there's anything in here. Huh, looks like there is a key. A key? Yeah, there's a little blue key in the bottom of this pot. Odd. Okay. Let me get the other key before we open any of the briefcases. Small key, red. Small red key.
Should probably hold on to this key. Huh. Oh, what's up with my face?
Let me make that a little louder.
I look like a zombie. Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I left work, headed back to my apartment, and... I'm back. Not like anyone will respond. Man, work was rough today. Huh? A breeze? Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open? Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it. What? Who are...
Oh, you can even hear the gas in the background.
I can't...
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen. You are
Interesting.
going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
Interesting. It does sound slightly like a man. Like it is reminding me because the characters later assume that the person who took them where they are is a man. And it does sound like it is. Like the voice does fit.
That's right. That guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. When I get my hands on him, well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not. Just who was that? They said, you have been chosen. What the hell is going on? Why me?
You are going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The nonary game. Huh.
It's the name of the game.
What the hell is a nonary game? God damn it!
Well, of the edition of the game that we are playing. There's nothing left on the mirror. Okay. Now, briefcases. Small key in blue. Alright, let's see what happens if I put this blue key in the keyhole. And nothing. I guess I'm going to need some sort of code for the dial. And we have the code because we just went over it. Minigames. Oh. Did not mean to click outside of the game. Minigames. During an escape, your investigation might trigger one of several minigames. All operations for the minigames are done by clicking the screen. Some minigames will require you to manipulate something, while others will only require you to apply the right object or click the right thing. Operation instructions. Clicking the dial will cause it to move to the next number. Enter 4 numbers this way and then click the key. If the numbers are correct, it will unlock. Okay, and we've established what the blue code is. The blue code is 0, 2, 6, 3. Alright, let's see if these numbers work. I turn off the key and hey, looks like it's working. Yes! Alright, let's open it up. Yes! It opened. Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file? File screen. If you find any documents or notes during an escape, the information contained in them will be available on the file menu, file screen. Press that arrow to open the file screen. Right, let's see what's in this file. Digital root. Let's see here. Yeah, we will be doing math. Compute a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. You end up with something greater than a single-digit number. Add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double-digit number, add the number in the tens place to the number in the ones place. Keep adding digits in this manner until you have a single-digit answer. That final single digit is your digital root. Example: the digital root of 678 would be 6 plus 7 plus 8, 21, 2 plus 1, 3. Therefore, the digital root of 678 is 3. Reading numbers out loud in English is not my forte, but I'm going to try my best. It might take me a while though. Another example, the digital root of 1234 would be 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, 10. 1 plus 0, 1. Therefore, the digital root of 1234 is 1. I see. So I just keep adding numbers until I get a single-digit number. Oh, looks like there's something on the back of this thing. A notebook, a pen, a calculator, and a stack of keycards. And we have a stack of blue keycards, but we're going to need more of them. New material has been added to the file screen. Calculator. Press that other button to open the calculator screen. The calculator can also calculate a digital route, which will be important for the progression of the story. Yeah, the calculator, I don't think I ever really needed to use it, but you can do digital routes, and the digital routes are important to the story of the game. And the files. About digital routes, controls during an escape, controls during the story section, special functions. Okay. Items. Okay. Yeah, I don't really need to see the controls, but it is good to have them. Map screen controls. Okay, you can move through the map. I don't mean that. I don't want to see that yet. Items, we have the items. Fine, we have combined minigames and the flowchart. You can jump to different places in the story by using the flowchart. Both story segment and escape rooms can be viewed. Choices you make in the flowchart will affect your story progression. Yeah, I am familiar with the flowchart system. Different routes have different options. Ooh. Okay, so hold on. This is the section, not the novel section from the beginning. Then the puzzle section we're in right now. Novel section. I guess more novel section. Decision. Door 5 and door 4. I don't know which one is which. More novel section. Decision. Doors 3, 7, and 8. I assume this is 3 because then you go to door 2 automatically. Then you do this. Get here, you do more decisions. You can choose to do door 2. I don't know what this room is. I don't know what that one is. Like this is door 2, and one of these door 1, and one of these is door 6. I assume this is door 1. So then this is submarine, true end, safe end, axe end, knife end, I think. Or like the coffin end will be somewhere around here. Or like maybe here. Okay. I am speaking to myself. I know entirely too much about how this game works. This is fine. But yeah, you get to choose which paths you go through, like physically go through specific doors. And that changes the story. So I'm just musing to myself about what different paths on the flowchart might be. Right, let's stick that red key in here. It's not opening. In fact, it's not doing anything at all. Well, alright, I take that back. I guess I can move the dial now. So it looks like I'm gonna have to put in the right numbers and then turn the key. I do that, this thing should pop right open. Let's give it a shot. Okay, and it doesn't give me the explanation again. That is very good. Okay, so we agreed that the red code was 7, 4, 8, and 5. Yes, I unlocked it. It's opening, and we have some more key cards. Pack of red key cards. And we didn't actually check the door, but we have a card reader here. These cards with numbers on them. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to use them. Alright, let's slide these cards and see if they work. And... huh? It's not working. Why? Damn it. No, that's right. I still have cards I haven't used. Actually, let me try. What does he say if you just interact with it without the cards? Okay, maybe if I use some of the other cards. Okay. Damn it. Not again. There aren't any more cards in here. I've only got one other hint. Of course! The files! That file said something about a digital route. A digital route. The digital route, huh? What am I supposed to do with... There's a 5 on that door. Do I have to get a digital route of 5? I'm not really sure about this. Ah, whatever. It's worth a shot. Let's see if this works. I'll just slide the cards that give me the digital route of 5 through the reader. Operating instructions. Click 3 cards to select them. The digital route of the selected cards will be displayed. Clicking reset will deselect all currently selected cards. If you've selected 3 cards, click on the device. Okay. We only need 3 of them. So, let me think. Hold on. No. 8. Yeah. So this is 8, then this makes 14, then 1 plus 4 makes 5. Alright, I think this is gonna work. There we go. That's a new noise. Huh. Did it just unlock? Well, that light was red and now it's blue. No doubt about it. There's nothing keeping me in here now. Actually, let me make a note of what code we actually used for that. Or when I'm using this. Cards used for 7 plus 1 plus 6. Only door in and out of this room is right next to the weird device. You found it!
Whoa! Ow! My head. Wait, is it over? Whew. That felt too much like being flushed down a toilet. Damn. Well, better than drowning, I guess. Am I in a hallway? Oh. A door. Another door. Damn this water. Ugh. Let me go. Oh, yes, it opened. What? What the hell? This is the inside of a ship?
I love the sound in the background. Oh, this is so nostalgic to me, though it probably shouldn't be.
Well... yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally, Wait, what the hell? A wave? Oh, shit! Shit! Okay, I gotta get out of here. C deck. B deck. Hurry! Hurry! A deck's next. What? People.
Their faces are
Lot of
so
people.
funny. Their faces are kind of killing me. Like, Mister, you specifically are killing me.
I guess it's another one of us now.
A dancer?
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
Oh, well, okay then. Silver hair?
Huh? One of us, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
That's 9 of us then.
Wait a second. No, I need to look this up. Okay, some of these voices are familiar, but I wait a second. 999 Snake voice actor. Is there Why does this sound so familiar? This sounds entirely too familiar. I need to know why it sounds so familiar. I need to. Let me. Hold on. Sufferize. Oh, I know. Okay, I know that one. Sorry, I don't. Okay. I know that character. I don't think I'm familiar with any of the other characters. I don't know why it sounds so incredibly familiar. It feels like I should not. And I haven't played those games too. Like, oh, that's okay, interesting. But I really like it. I know the voice actor for the silver-haired one is the same one as in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Valley and like in Genshin Impact Diluc. Like what was his name? Sean Shiplock, I think it was, or something like that. Like I know that is the voice actor for the silver-haired one, but like I have no idea what the rest of them are. But interesting. Okay.
All of the cards are in hand.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on? There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
Huh?
Very informative. Thank you, mister. Okay, now it's reminding me of Randall's Monday, the Matthew character.
Ah! What was that all about?
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him? The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go.
Hey man, that was dangerous. Huh? 4? And this one says 5.
They're the same. The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh? My cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspected the rest of you.
Me too.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that lady? Open! Damn it! Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
Out of my way.
A body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it. There must be some other way. This looks just like the device next to the door in that room earlier.
I wonder. Yeah, I think we're going to go with it now.
So that means this door is probably locked too. But still...
He had to check. Jumpy grabbed the handle and threw all of his weight onto it. Was locked as tight as the door next to it, as he'd suspected.
Damn it!
Jumpy punched the door. It did not respond.
Are there any other doors?
He'd barely finished the thought when the C-deck plate he'd passed on his way up sprang and bit into his mind. His body moved before he had time to think. Jumpy turned and ran back towards the stairs. Had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs, next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person. It was a girl. She looked to be the same age as Jumpy. Froze, unable to look away from her face. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly. No, it was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. Jumpy had seen her somewhere before. Couldn't quite remember where. He knew. He knew he'd met her before. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she'd seen him before as well.
Huh?
Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly toward her. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner had he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time. The quake caught the girl unprepared and she fell.
Watch out!
In an instinct, Junpei leapt to catch her. Or so he thought. And they tumbled down the stairs. Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own.
Yeah.
He was flat on his back, and she had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested that she still hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment, that seemed to stretch for a very long time, they stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, tapping faintly at walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. Silence was complete, thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth.
Oh my gosh! Is that you, Jumpy?
Jumpy, Jumpy. Her words echoed through Jumpy's head, and suddenly his memory returned.
Akane.
She hasn't changed except for the hairstyle. Why hadn't he realized it before? I have no idea. They look identical. The girl was Akane Kurashiki. She and Junpei had been friends in childhood, gone to elementary school together for 6 years. But what was she doing on the ship? Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. He could feel the warmth on her face. Feelings he thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment,
What?
What's that voice?
this vessel. Fine, that Zero is there. I am joking. You may notice me making some comments that are actually referring to things the characters will say later on. The characters will use the fact that Zero says this vessel, saying that Zero might be in the ship, whoever they are, and that is Zero. Yeah.
This is...
That guy in the gas mask! Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here. I want to get a look at you.
What do you mean to do to us?
Nonary game.
What the hell's that?
What is he talking about?
Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
Hey, I got one too.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter. Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the numbered doors. The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. So this thing on my arm is a bracelet. The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
The way the character paused at like it sank and like it went like it sunk beneath the waters of the North Atlantic. That is interesting. Okay. There's an interesting like little bit that I would not have expected, or like that you wouldn't assume based on like the original version of the game. So it's interesting to see it now. But I like it. I've been liking the voices so far. Even if this is the start of the characters bringing up random facts about things they probably should not know as much about as they do. And here comes again the name of the game. We have 9 people. We have to find the door number 9, which implies that there's 9 doors. And we have 9 hours to do it.
I hear a bell.
I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
It's the clock telling us the time.
It rang 9 times, so 9 o'clock then?
I think it's 9 p.m. I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window earlier.
See, I would assume if you can't see anything on a window, that when it cracks just has water flooding in. That would be because you're underwater? Like, that room was clearly under the water, right? Like, water is dark, I guess. Like, I would assume if you can't see anything, really, you're just seeing the water on the other side of the window. Not necessarily that, like, it is nighttime, you know? So, hey, you do you.
It has to be nighttime.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Ooh, I yawned. Okay. Although, I guess they do get it right.
You bastard! What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole!
Yeah, I guess they do get it right because I'm remembering the one of the endings. And like, I guess, yeah, they do. Like, the end of the 9 hours is at 9 a.m. at 6 a.m. Sorry, not 6 p.m. like it would be if they had been wrong, I guess. But yeah, we will give them some credit, even though I don't quite follow the logic fully. Like, don't quite think that the logic lines up fully.
That guy won't stop shouting. And the others. Whew. I have way too many questions.
It's interesting the way they do this. I assume this is Junpei thinking.
Who is Zero?
Originally, I feel like it had like differently colored text when he was thinking. Or was that not right? Because sometimes he thought on the top screen and sometimes his thoughts were just all of it just one long ramble on the bottom screen since it was on a DS.
What's the nonary game? What's it for? Is he some nutjob just doing this to mess with us, or does he have some other purpose? Why pick me to be part of this insane game? And the others? Why are these 8 people here? And the most confusing of them all. Why is Akane here? I haven't seen her since elementary school. Why her? Why now? Coincidence? No. There's no way. There has to be a reason. I don't know what exactly, but there has to be.
Very well. Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
Get moving?
Are you planning to open the numbered doors?
Hey, wait! But don't tell me you're actually gonna do what this zero says.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm saying let's find another way. After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
We... what?
Where have we not looked? Everyone searched A-Deck already, right?
Yeah, we were kind of in a rush though, so we probably missed some things.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first? We should see how deep this place goes.
I can work with that.
Then let's go.
Check the C deck.
Whoa!
And the D deck is flooded.
What the hell? It's completely submerged.
Look, like the streets are on my home. I mean, what? That is a joke, by the way. We have been going through a storm and things have been flooding. But we are fine, and my street is doing okay and has been dry the entire time.
Damn.
Not all places have, though.
If the water level keeps rising like this, we're all gonna drown.
No, I don't believe that's something we have to worry about. See? The water's not flowing. That means the origin of the water has been stopped.
I kind of want to see the adventure screen. I don't like seeing... I liked having both screens the way the DS did it. So much better than having like an adventure screen and a like dialogue on the novel sides.
Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down. He said that our time limit was 9 hours. In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours.
I would assume that if you have 9 hours, it's not that the water won't rise, it's just that the ship won't fully sink. Because like then if the water starts rising at 9 hours, you don't have exactly 9 hours. You have more.
Then you're saying we won't sink till then.
Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking.
That's depressing.
If we don't determine a way to advance from this point, we are stuck on A-Deck and C-Deck.
Looks that way.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C-Deck before we jump to any conclusions? We might find something there.
Huh, you're right. I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase, too. They're pretty suspicious.
No numbers on either door. And I don't see an authentication device either. Nope. It's locked.
This one too. Damn, none of the doors are opening.
Hey guys, over here. There's another door behind the stairs.
This one doesn't open either.
But that one has just a little symbol and a keyhole.
We'll see about that. Hey, old man, give me a hand.
Using force, I see. Let's give it a try. It won't budge.
Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? You almost gave me a heart attack, you know.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't appear to have moved even with 2 of us trying. It's very well made.
Idiots. Try using your brain first.
Huh?
Take a closer look.
A keyhole?
Right. It's obvious what we need to open this door.
A key, huh?
You got a problem?
No, I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily.
You will be surprised.
What's this? There's a mark on it. Does it mean something?
Hey, look! Over here, too!
Hmm?
More doors.
I think they're elevators.
Yeah.
There's an inverted triangle button by them.
May as well try pressing it. Huh. Nothing.
Maybe the power isn't on.
Or we need to do something with this card reader. And there's a strange mark here, too.
I think that one was Neptune and the other was the sun.
What is this?
If I remember incorrectly.
It looks like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the H.
This is the symbol of Saturn.
Oh, well, I got it wrong. This is Saturn, okay. They're all like planets and stuff.
It's an astrological symbol.
Then the mark on the other door.
Sun?
I think that was the sun symbol.
Yay, I remembered one of them correctly.
We saw the same symbols on A deck.
We did?
I don't remember that.
I think it was the Earth, one of them, on the A deck.
A deck, huh? Huh. I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know.
We may as well check again since we're talking about it.
There, the two doors next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
Yeah, that is the
Right.
Earth.
It looks similar to what we saw downstairs.
This is an Earth symbol. The horizontal line symbolizes the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
And your Wikipedia, I mean Akane.
I see. The ceiling. Metal plates. Huh. It's as if it's covering something up.
Perhaps it was a dome of some kind.
I wish we could get out through there.
Be realistic. We'd need a lot of explosives to open that up.
Why is his first assumption to wanting to go through something to explode it?
The windows, too. Huh. They're all covered. In other words, we're trapped. All the exits go nowhere.
Except for doors 4 and 5, which is the first option, the first choice in the game. Okay.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
Nah.
No. I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be? And we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least.
Oh, you mean the numbered doors.
I find it interesting because as someone who's played this game before, I always notice that like there's a specific character that stays very quiet during this whole section. And like that makes so much sense. But at the same time I am seeing what everyone says and I know what these characters are like. Right? So I'm like thinking and knowing if like they have intentions behind the way they speak and like the things they say and do, you know? And Miss Wikipedia, who spends the entire game doing exactly the same thing she's doing right now. Which is entirely too many things that probably no one else would ever know, but she knows entirely too many fun facts of things.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that. We'd have to be crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
May as well give it a shot. We can't stay here forever.
Yes, I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
But shouldn't we at least try?
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink. Hey, shut up! Before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What's that?
We need to exchange information. We don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are. Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Jumpy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei. We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Wait, stop! Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us right now. What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Oh, would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would.
I dropped my pen. You know how I was taking notes? I dropped the pen I was using to take them. It's fine, hold on. Give me a second. Not that I need it right now, but like, I dropped it. And I did not mean to drop it. There we go. Okay, I have it. I have it. Okay, hold on. Give me a second, then let me make sure my model is not freaking out about the fact that I moved away from the camera. Okay. Okay. Let me put back on the model. There we go. Yay!
We don't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap. If that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much. If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families. Maybe he'd tell us he had them to get us to do stuff, you know?
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Alright, then why don't we have code names?
It's interesting that he's the one suggesting it, but I feel like I already knew that.
Code names?
Like, this is not my first time replaying it. This has been a very long time.
Yeah, we'll each pick something. Like, I'll be 7.
7? Why are you 7?
I don't know. Maybe because we have numbers on our bracelets.
Because this bracelet number says 7.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna be Santa. Any of you chumps know Japanese? No? Well, san means 3. So, I'll be Santa. You know, like Santa Claus. Fits, don't you think?
Okay. This is probably one of the most memeable parts of this game. And I love it. And I see that it's still a thing here in this version of the game. These characters originally are speaking Japanese. They are on a Japanese game. They are characters on a Japanese game speaking Japanese whose real names are Japanese names. And Santa asks them if any of them speak Japanese and explains one of the most basic things that is just a random number, the number 3 in Japanese. To a bunch of Japanese characters speaking Japanese with Japanese names. Like, that is so funny to me always. Like, my guy, please, what do you think? Huh? Do you think they speak Japanese? Yeah, maybe. You know? Maybe they do, yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, Santa, you're so funny. And I don't think you mean to be. But you are very funny. Okay.
Then your bracelet number.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1. Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals. Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is
8.
8.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake.
Snake,
bracelet
my
number
beloved.
is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. Which is particularly relevant given that I am blind.
I'm going to be honest, all of the characters in this game are just sublime, they're perfect, they're amazing. Like, they might be awful sometimes, but like, they're all very well made characters and they're all really interesting. But I love Snake. I love Snake and I love Clover, which we'll know who that is in a second. I love both of them.
You can't see?
I knew it.
Me next! I want to be Clover. You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, my number's 5. So my code name is gonna be...
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now. I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Oh, yeah.
Then you should all call me by my name too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his.
It's interesting that he's still using the actual nicknames he gave them in his head rather than the actual names they picked on by themselves.
What's your bracelet number?
It's 6.
Alright then, why don't we call you June?
June?
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year. So you're June.
Jumpy?
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay then. So this is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace. 2 is Snake. 3 is Santa. 4 is Clover. 5 is me. 6 is June. 7 is 7. And 8 is Lotus. That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers. The only one left is...
That glasses guy with hair like a bird's nest.
And Mr. Silent. He was very silent so far. He hasn't
You
said
haven't
anything.
said a thing so far, have you?
Exactly. Good job, Santa.
What number are you? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here. And you know who numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
What's your code name?
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
Yeah? What's that?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, so this
All right. Let me show you.
game starts a lot milder than it ends up being sometimes. So far, this has been a puzzle game. This is going to be where the mature warning kicks in really soon. Just in case anyone's watching and did not stop to think, why is this a mature game? It's coming soon. That is what all I will say on that. But yeah, no, this is an intense game and it escalates really quick.
I'm gonna do this! Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? Stay back! Ah! If you get any closer, I'll cut her open! Yeah, that's right.
Clover, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What the hell are you trying to do? I told you. This is my plan.
What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to her. If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go. Slowly. That's right. Just follow me. Here. Verify. The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
What if I don't?
Are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now. I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet.
Oh. Oh, I don't think I've ever stopped to think that, but... Okay, so clearly this character is aware of how the game works and like how the doors open and how they work. You know, that's obvious from the moment you see all of this. I don't think I've stopped to realize, or at least I didn't remember the fact that he says explicitly that you don't actually need the people to be able to open doors, you just need to have their bracelet.
Just do it! Do it now!
Which is the way the game works, by the way. You don't need the person, you need the person's bracelet. Because what gets scanned is the bracelet, and that is what counts towards the number.
Okay, I'll do it. Like this.
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner panel. If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device. Then,
Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door...
door 5. Why does this guy know so much about how this thing works? It's like he knows exactly what to do.
Good. Good. You're done. Next. You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Yes, I am. So?
Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it! Don't you care what happens to her?
Okay, just calm down. I'm coming over.
Now, verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
Now the device has both Clover and Ace's numbers, 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. It's the same as the number written on the door, but it won't open yet.
Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door.
One more person. If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person. Who? Who does he need?
No one except himself, because adding a number 9 to any combination always doesn't change the digital root.
Get back. No! Farther! More than that! Go all the way back!
Okay.
Wait, don't tell me.
Clover's 4 and Ace's 1. Added to the ninth man's 9. 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14, and the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5. In other words...
Thank God you were all so cooperative. Now I can get out of this nightmare. Good. I don't need you anymore. Wait! Here! She's all yours. Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye.
Clover, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Damn it! That bastard! Open, damn it! Shit! It won't budge.
Do you hear something?
Like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
You're right. I can hear it too.
What is it? Shit! Why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
Lied?
This wasn't supposed to happen! This is wrong! This is wrong!
What is happening in there?
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
If you remember the beginning of the game, we know what beeping meant back then. It means the exact same thing. Yeah, he's not getting out of there.
God damn it! Why? Why won't it work? Engaged? Is it because it's occupied?
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me! It was him!
But he does not name the person. I know exactly perfectly well who it is, but like... And he goes Kaboom. Like an explosion.
A beep? Did that thing just make that sound?
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Let's see if we can open it.
Okay.
Well, it registered my bracelet number, but it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
Okay. I am not making that. I think these two will handle it better. You know, but making Lotus do it, making June do it, and having Snake who can't see it and Seven who can probably handle just fine whatever is on the other side.
Snake, 7. You think you could give me a hand here?
Hmm?
5 plus 2 plus 7 equals 14. The digital root of 14, 1 plus 4 equals 5.
Yeah, we've established that, but you already did that math, like the digital root of 14 part.
This should do it. Now we just need to pull the lever on the side.
You guys ready? I'm gonna open it.
Oh my god.
Good God.
But remember, the doors were not stained like this before.
Whoa, that's pretty bad.
Gore warning. I'm not sure if like the images are more explicit than before, or if it's still just blood stains. But at least in the original version, the descriptions were incredibly, extremely explicit.
He blew up.
June, are you okay? What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
Okay. I think we might be avoiding the description until we go through the door. Or it might be because we're not doing the novel version, we're doing the adventure version, so we only really get the dialogue part. That is good. Yeah, the blood was there, the blood is gone now.
All right, okay, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk? Here we go. How are you feeling? Are you all right?
Why? Why did this happen? Why did this happen?
Do any of you know what the fuck is going on here? Who's Zero? What's this nonery game? Come on! Anybody? Anything? What the hell is going on? What are we doing here?
Well, we're here just to suffer.
It's 10 o'clock then.
That means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap! How long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this?
Yeah, the time is a little inconsistent later. So sometimes things that you don't think will take very long take them like a whole hour, and then things that you think will take like several hours, they do them and they finish them and then it hasn't even been an hour yet. But it's mostly pretty fine. Like you can pretend, you know. But yeah, they have spent an hour between all of these. Mostly just like looking around absolutely everywhere and like the section here.
We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero is going on about is up! Let's get going already!
But yeah.
Go! Go!
We have 1 hour down, 8 to go.
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
Him? You mean the 9th man?
Of course, who else?
Blood. Oh, blood and pieces of flesh. That's no way for a person to die.
I think he just screwed up. He probably set off some sort of trap, and that killed him. I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive! What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, my apologies. You were just, so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
What the fuck?
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
The ninth man's death. It had nothing to do with the trap. Or at least not the sort of trap you imagine it did.
Then?
He broke one of Zero's rules. That was why he died. Quite simple if you think about it.
Huh?
You still don't... All right. How about you take a moment and think back to what Zero said? Specifically, what did he say about the number of people?
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door.
And after that? You've forgotten the relevant part. What did Zero say?
Zero said that only 2 people can go through that. 6 people that everyone who verified had to go through.
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute, right? I think it was something like that. Whatever it was, it means that groups of less than 3 or more than 5 can't go through.
That is correct. A gold star for you, Junpei. The ninth man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through a numbered door by himself. That was why he was executed.
And Zero's watching us from somewhere, making sure we don't break any rules.
Oh, I'm not so sure of that.
Why not?
Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice? There's no need for him to monitor us.
What do you mean?
Very well. I see it must be me who tells you. I've waited long enough, I suppose. I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but that seems increasingly unlikely.
Do you know something?
Well, I know a great many things, but yes.
What is it you know?
Here.
A card? What does it say?
See for yourself.
Come on now, what's the point of giving me this?
Give me that. Huh? The hell is this?
I see.
Snake is such a troll. It is in
This is
Braille.
Braille. Sorry guys, I can't read this. Here, have it back.
Okay, that was fun. What's so important about that card?
I found it in my pocket. I can only assume it is a message from Zero.
From Zero?
A message?
What does it say?
Calm down now. No need to panic. You don't need to force me. I'll read it. Bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you, and only you, with information. I shall tell you of the function of the red, of the dead, and of the bracelet.
The red is the recognition device. It will verify your number. Beside every numbered door, you will find a red. The dead is the deactivation device. It does exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet. But perhaps you are wondering, what does this detonator detonate? I'm afraid this might be something of a surprise.
You know, a small little surprise.
I have placed a small bomb inside of you and people whom you are about to meet. You swallowed it while you were unconscious. I have no doubt by the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach and found its way to your small intestine. In other words, you will be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not try. As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a detonator. Think of it as a remote fuse, or timer, for the bomb in your body. There is only one condition which will cause it to detonate. That condition is that you enter a numbered door. Once you have done so, the timer will activate, no matter who you may be. You will have 81 seconds.
It's interesting that it says the no matter who you might be.
If, after that time, the detonator has not been deactivated, it will send a signal to the bomb in your body, instructing it to explode. In order to deactivate the detonator, every person who verified their number at the red I've also verified their numbers at the dead. Once all numbers have been verified by the dead, you need only pull the lever at its side, and the countdown will cease. Anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify their number at the dead. That is to say, if you should pass through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red, in 81 seconds, you will be dead. You must also keep in mind that the numbered doors will close automatically after 9 seconds have passed.
Yeah, the number 9 is very important in case you hadn't realized it. Also, the 81 seconds is 9 times 9. Like everything goes with the number 9 somehow.
So long as the doors open, the dead will not function. You would do well to remember this. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets.
See, you do actually have a way to remove the bracelet.
There are only 2 ways to do so. 1, you escape from this ship. 2, your heart rate reaches 0.
Implying, since you can use the bracelet and don't actually need the person, that if someone dies, you can just grab their bracelet and keep it.
In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or detects that its wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically. There is no other way to remove your bracelet.
The music is so good.
If you attempt to force it off or disable the detonator, the bomb within you will immediately explode.
This is all the information which I can impart to you. How you choose to use it is for you to decide. If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate. I wish you the best of luck.
So it's saying only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass through the numbered doors.
I am realizing Snake could have said that when everyone was reading the basic information they were all given, and that would have spared the ninth man from dying. Although to be fair, I would have wanted him dead anyway too. For specific game reasons, you will find out eventually. Plan to playing this game.
Teams can't add or subtract people after they're scanned in. The Reds, Deads, and Bracelets enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner.
Shit! A fucking bomb! Come out! Come out, damn it!
There's a bomb inside me.
Maybe we should switch to the other. I keep thinking I should be switching over to the adventure screen. Let me just actually do that, and we see how the dialogue parts play out in the adventures, or like in the novel screen, sorry. Instead of like in the adventure one. And then we will see if we keep changing between them, or if we like stick to one of them, or like which one and stuff. The thought of it made him queasy.
Oh.
His stomach felt oddly hollow, and his legs were weak.
What made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a good idea?
Campe looked over at the others.
All right, I'm gonna ask one more time. Do any of you know anything about Zero?
They were all silent, each person waiting to hear what the others would say. Finally, Santa spoke.
Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed. I didn't see his face, though. Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask. What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something. You know, like surprise or something?
We all saw him. Instead, it was Santa who looked surprised. There was a moment of silence, and then everyone spoke at once.
I saw that too.
I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though. That mask, it was really scary.
Huh?
Oh, so All of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight. The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us passed out. We woke up to find ourselves on D-Deck, in a room with a 3-level bunk bed.
How about you, Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Only Seven's story seemed to lack the detail of the others.
Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours.
That was all he said. It had occurred to Junpei at the time that it sounded somewhat strange, but he didn't press the issue.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
Hadn't done so because there was something that struck him as even stranger.
So, I have a question.
That was the mystery of the relationship between Snake and Clover.
Snake and Clover, you were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together.
Junpei looked at them thoughtfully.
So, what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
It was Clover that answered. Clearly, she felt she had nothing to hide.
We're siblings.
Siblings?
Yes. Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister. That really so hard to understand?
Junpei was taken aback. Others seemed just as surprised.
She is correct, of course.
He laid his hand on Clover's shoulder.
Are you, surprised?
Well, yeah, but...
Why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance.
Snake pointed at Junpei and June.
Oh, you mean between Jumpy and me?
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
Wait, you went to school together?
Yeah.
June glanced at Junpei, uncomfortable with the sudden attention.
Well, yeah.
Junpei felt somewhat nervous as well, and tried to scratch his head as casually as possible.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way?
Yeah, you're right. You connect the dots between the victims, and that leads you to the perp. Textbook.
Junpei. June. Does any of this ring a bell?
Huh, ring a bell.
Ring a bell?
They looked at one another. Like it was staged, they both tilted their neck at the same time.
Well, perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
A millionaire?
Son?
Well, someone bought this boat and set up all of this. Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich.
Well, we can't be sure of that. To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual. Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
What sort of organization?
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group?
And you will know all about that, wouldn't you?
Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
Mm-hmm.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment. I mean, come on! A guy's dead!
The word dead hung in the air, heavy and ominous. The room went quiet again.
I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do all this. If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
Even with the specter of death hanging over them, their discussions continued for some time.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
Santa threw up his hands, his voice filled with irritation.
Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
Everyone there was already on the edge of panic. What Santa told them only made that feeling more intense. No one was willing to argue this time.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Well, thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
June looked towards the number doors.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait,
Lotus looked terrified.
I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
And we were doing so well.
Ace shook his head sadly.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes. If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over them, you got another thing coming.
That was the last straw.
What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, so? Doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
There was an awkward silence. Finally, Seven spoke.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
There was another long silence. This time, Snake was the one to break it.
I'll go.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer! If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
What am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do.
Ice stepped forward.
If I join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital route will be 5.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
They really don't get tired of saying the same thing over and over again. Like, they really dabble on the way the digital roots work and on the math behind it a lot.
Oh, it works perfectly!
Which probably makes sense, because that's probably why I remember how it works so well, but like, still.
The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait. What about the other 4? What's their digital route gonna be?
Jumpy did a quick mental calculation.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5. 8, 3, 6, 5. What would our digital route be?
Yeah, I know it's 4. Because 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 6 is 17, plus 5 is 22, and 2 plus 2, which is, like, 22 is 2 plus 2, which is 4.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22. So, the digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Correct. He repeated what he determined.
It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door 5.
Correct.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4.
Correct.
Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5 is what remains of the ninth man. I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer. Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through that.
Jumpy was torn.
Should I stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
As he turned these options over and over in his mind, Ace spoke up.
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go?
He began to walk towards door 5.
I'm going through door 5.
Clover and Snake followed, with 7 a short distance behind.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
And Oh, do we end it here? Can I... Yes. I am going to end it here. I know what door I'm going through. This is not something I will live up to, like any sort of poll or like collective decision. We are going to go through the door 4, but I'm going to leave it here, and we will go through the actual door tomorrow or the next day or whatever it is. It's not going to be, I don't know, tomorrow. But yeah, be safe, and we will make the actual choice next time. That I am going to double check. A friend is doing a stream right now, and I'm going to double check because if they are still going, we will raid into their stream on Twitch. Okay? None of our Starlit friends, like fellow talents, are. That is okay. We can go raid my other friend, my good friend Better, who is playing Rain World. How do I raid the channel? My internet is not very happy with me trying to do this. Bitter sweeter. Playing Rain World. Yeah. I will start the raid, and I'm going to move over onto the ending stream card, and we will in a few seconds raid into Better's stream. Okay? All that being said, I will be seeing you guys around hopefully on Sunday for some Echoes of Wisdom at 3 p.m. GMT, I think it is. I know it's 4 p.m. my time, so 3 p.m. GMT. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. Bye bye. And happy Halloween!